This is Sridhi Ranganathan and welcome to this amazing, incredible course on artificial intelligence presentation creation, generate mind-blowing slide decks. Now we are using something called a slidebot.io. It's slidebot, slidebot.io, which I'm going to teach, and I'm going to teach you some more other tools also. Slidebot will automatically design, say beautiful and unique presentations for you in seconds with artificial intelligence technology. Now this technology is the first of its kind in the world, and which is helping you to design presentations without being say a graphic designer, without being a presentation expert, or without even using PowerPoint for presentations, right? You can create a presentation at the speed of light. And if you click on the slidebot speakers over here, right, you will be taken to the page where even TEDx guys use the same thing. This is the one which you can see here, right? You see this Mac monitor over here where say there's there is all this tutorial videos you can see. I'll go back a little bit, and also it has been used by TEDx speakers. Never mind that, it is the first of its kind in the world. If I click on slidebot education now, I'm going to see a lot of things again. Right, there are two softwares here. One is slidebot education, and one of them is slidebot education, and it is being used by TEDx speakers. Use this slidebot to create presentations at the speed of light, right? Even World Business Forum of them use it, and there's no credit card required. You can try it out really at the speed of light, right? And you'll be able to see this is the quickest way to create engaging presentations at the speed of light. Every class you're going to teach, right, the standard of presentations is going to go up, really up, because if you go a little back, you'll be able to see slidebot education and slidebot speakers. Then there is a marketplace which you can obviously visit on later on, right? So this is the first of its kind in the world where you can create presentations with state-of-the-art artificial intelligence technology, with presentations that are done instantly, and the images are done instant, the layouts are done instant. Just give me a minute. If I click on just give me 1 minute. Just give me 1 minute so that I can go to this particular page and show you a lot of stuff. So I'll head over a little back. I think that I lost track. Yes, here if I click on the blogs, right, you'll be able to find out still the kind of presentations that has been you can look at the samples, right? If I go back, you can check out the entire slidebot.io site to get an idea of what we are talking about, right? This is artificial intelligence presentation creation. Welcome to the class, guys. I'll see you inside the course. Okay, welcome to this mind-blowing course. So I'm here inside slidebot.io/secure, whatever. This is inside the app, right? So you see this stuff on your screen which is called as create a new presentation, and this create a slide and this add slide option over here, right? So here you gotta input the slide headings, guys. So you gotta input the slide headings to create your presentation, guys, right? So now you can always look at the terms and conditions. Okay, that's fine. So you can have even the advanced tab is there, which I'll explain to you in some time from now, right? All you now have to do is this is all slidebot here. I love this graphic over here, and you can always reach out to support if you have any questions. Go to settings, then you can look at the recent slides and the tour if you want to take a tour of this, and then be again on the home page if you want, right? You can even log out from here. There's a logout option here. You can do that if you dislike this, but obviously you won't, right? So now I gotta pick some kind of an article. So I go to google.com, right? Okay, now I gotta pick an article that will suit slidebot. So I type in eZine blog. I love eZine. I'm just showing you just a sample, guys. So eZine articles blog.eZine. I'm just showing you a sample. You don't have to pick this article itself. This is a sample article that you can convert to a PowerPoint presentation. Now I click in blog.ezinearticles.com. I see one article over here written by someone, right? eZine blog. This blog.ezinearticles.com. Let me pick any article from here, but always don't do that. It's copyrighted content. So you gotta create your own content. I'm just showing you a sample, guys. I'm just showing you a sample, right? Never pick articles from others, right? Always use your own content. This is just a sample, so I'm just showing you a sample of how you can convert this content article that you see on the screen. Let me pick one more. I don't like this, so let me go down, pick one more content article. It says 6 easy ways to share and promote your content on social media. Seems to be the perfect article, so I'll just copy this entire paragraph, 2 paragraphs over here, just to show you, right? So I'm going to copy this. Okay, just give me 1 second. I don't want to copy the entire article anyway, so let me just look at this. I'm going to copy this as a comment. That's fine, guys. So now I got to just say copy this these paragraphs, those 2 paragraphs over here. So click on right click, copy. Now head over back to slidebot. Otherwise I can even look at the notepad, so that'll just give me a quick hands-on experience on this. So let me just paste this article over here, right? Now I guess this is in word wrap. I'm not sure about that. Let me see. So even though it's fine, so I'll just move these lines from the article in a different line, right? So all the sentences, what I'm doing is I'm going to get it to be a different line over here, right? So I'm just now it's fine, it's important here, your, so I'll have to give here this is your stuff. Okay, fine. This is then the sentence the. Okay, amazing stuff, right? Now you see there are different sentences and even the title is different. So I'm going to copy all these sentences. Okay, I got in a notepad. Now I got to copy these sentences. Head over back to slidebot.io/secure, whatever it is. Here, this is the one. I can even I remember I explained about the advanced tab. This is in widescreen mode, guys. If you want to do standard, you'll be getting Facebook style of posts. Widescreen I recommend always for this one. Use a strict image matching. Do strict. That is going to find good images for you, which is going to strict to the subject. Commercial use image, you please do that. Commercial use, you got to use those images for commercial use, right? So otherwise you can head over to pixabay.com. it's pixabay.com to find 1.4 million royalty free stock photos and videos shared by Pixabay community. Suppose you're not finding anything from slidebot, you will find, but still if you're not able to find amazing images. Now because of this error I'm not able to see the images here because I had to refresh my Chrome. So these are all free for commercial use images. I think I am finding some error with the Chrome extensions that I've installed, so I'm not able to find the image. But if you can download these images, so all these are images, so you can click on even type up Shutterstock and whatever it is. So now you can use those images from there, right? Now what I gotta do is I got to paste one by one line. So I got to copy the line, right? Copy the line, paste it here. Copy the next line too. Copy the next line too. Paste it there, okay? And copy all the lines like this. You got to copy the lines, guys. Just give me a 1 second. Let me copy all these lines. Don't get left behind and leave your competitors with all of the engagement. I got to copy this line too, right? Now add slide. You see an option here, add slide. You got to add more slides. So click on add slide. Go back to the notepad. Start again to copy the lines. Copy again. Copy, paste, right? And again add slide. Go back. No, I don't want that. Okay, you want to stick with all these, that is fine. So if you want to add, you can keep on adding slides, right? So let me look at whether I have to finish this. Yeah, I can. I'll copy this line, paste it there again, right? So add slide again and go back. Copy this line. Your marketing should be whatever that line. Oh, oops. I just deleted that. Okay, fine. Now I got it. Maybe I press Control X. Now go back. I'll copy this line too and paste it there, right? And now I have all the lines. Even I can upload my own slide content from document file if I want. But right now that is fine. I can say create the slides. Boom, let's go, boom. I can even add slides later on. I can give all this stuff now in advanced mode, right? Create the slides. That's it, guys. It's going to look at the images. It's going to look at the text. and design automatically on its own. The presentation is going to be designed automatically. I mean auto-magically, right? That is a good word. It's called auto magic, right? Automatically on its own. And you see the images that are adding up to the left hand side. You'll be able to see slides are forming on its own, right? With artificial intelligence, anything is possible in this world. And even presentations are nothing. It's a piece of cake, guys, because you see those over there. Oh, I like the owl over there. How does social media play a part in your marketing? I like the owl, guys. Anyways, so you see a lot of things here. Social media have grown to epic proportions. If you're not active on Atlas 2, so you're trying to, okay, that is fine. Let's move on to the next slide. One of the issues authors have with social media, that's fine. Don't get left behind and leave your competition with all the engagement. Oh, engagement, it took that image, right? It took the church wedding image that has to be changed. Now, if you want, you can move this text over there. You can move it there. You can move it here. You can move it wherever you want, right? You can do that. Okay, and you can even shrink the size of the text to suit the background, right? You can do that. And yeah, it's important to be polite, that's fine. One more, your marketing should be unique, that is fine. One more, the whole point of this marketing approach is to show off your personality and human touch. And we are back to square one. You can even add a slide from there. You can even do a lot of things in the slide bot, right? Okay, I hope you are, you can even click on the tour button and exit button over here. This is slidebot for you. This is slidebot for you. So let's now move on. If I click on the background here, right? So I'll be able to choose a lot of backgrounds and images, which is going to show up on slidebot, right? And so I'll be able to type something. So if I type in something called as SEO here, right, I'm able to find a lot of images that are related to SEO. So I can pick this and wait for it to load, right? Now it's loaded there on the screen, right? So I can even choose this image, right? And now I'll be able to even change the layout options and all this. I will come to later. So if I switch to colors, I can still get a color on the screen. So I need not use images, I can just use colors here, right? I can use whatever color, this looks good. I can use whatever color that I would want, right? And I can just play around with the colors, or I can even switch to images later on, right? And this is the best option because even effects, right, when you're able to use effects, you can even scale. I think this works best on images, not on this one. Anyways, this works best on images. Let me try it out. So I'll have to use an effect here. So I can click on the effect. Yeah, that worked out. That is a good effect. And yeah, there's a grayscale filter there, make it black and white. The second one is the blur filter, I guess. And this can make the image upscale or blur or whatever it is, right? And this is a scaling feature with the blur effect. And the next one is a pixelated feature, right? The pixelated feature is able to make the image pixelated, look pixelated, like something like Minecraft movie, Minecraft, Minecraft, right? And the fourth one is a noise filter. So I can use that to get that that crazy CRT TV feel, right? So this is what I would be getting in this filter, the CRT effect. Always know it as a CRT effect, right? And even large thumbnails, I'll be able to click on this and see a large view of the thumbnails, right? And these are the small thumbnails. Okay, so all this stuff you'll be able to see the images in the small thumbnail or the large thumbnails. Now I'll be able to type in something called as cat. I'll be even getting the images of the cat. Suppose if I'm doing a presentation on cat, I'll be able to get an image on cat. So anything, you can type in anything of your choice. Slidebot is a little slow when it comes to this online network stuff, right? But you will be able to create dazzling presentations in the quickest time possible. And yeah, this is a cat one, I guess. Yeah. So I can choose a good cat here. I hope you're not doing cat presentation for office, but anyways, I'll be able to choose an image. I'm just showing you a sample so you can get the keyword of your choice, and then you can use it. Not an issue for that, right? And it takes some time to load. Sometimes it's a little slow. That is what I explained to you, right? Because it's a cloud-based software. Yeah, I got the cat there, right? Now the cat image has come. Now I can click on the layout button here, right? Just give me a minute. I'll have to go to upload image so that I can show you. You can even upload your own image, right? So suppose I don't like this cat, right? I don't like this cat. I want something like let me pick the eye image. Okay. You can even upload your own images from your desktop, from your Mac, PC, or whatever it is, right? And then you can make it as a background, or you can have it on slide. The background is good, right? Oh, that looks scary. It looks like the Conjuring movies out there, right? Anyways, that's a scary bit for me. I can click on layout, right? And then I can make it the text bottom, or the left aligned, right? I can make it left aligned, I can make it bottom aligned, I can make it top if I want to, and now I can change the images also if I would not want the eye, because the eye is looking a lot scary. So I can even get it in middle or bottom, whatever it is. The eye was a little scary, guys. I can even get it on image, right? On image, and the overlay opacity of the image can be a little less, right? And then the overlay size of the image can be 25% or 50% or whatever it is, or whatever that image this one is, right? This fits perfectly, right? This fits perfectly. And then I can even get it to 75% to increase opacity or whatever it is, so that the text is strikingly bold on this, right? And then the overlay style, right? The overlay style can be if I give you can give all slides to change the slides, or this slide you'll be able to change the slide style there, right? The slide style, right? That looks very good. Now if I would want to change it to say a blue tint, I can give it a blue tint if I want to, right? The blue tint also looks good in this image. If I wanted a different tint like orange, I can still change it to this slide only or all slides. So that is pretty cool. This also looks very good. My god, this orange tint is the most coolest thing I've ever seen in the world, right? And then if I click on this, you'll be able to see a lot of you can go full screen, you can add more slides, you can do all that. If you want to add a slide, you can just click on that and add a slide. Type anything. I'll type a test slide here, and then I can again type test and create a new slide, right? It's very similar to PowerPoint. It's very intuitive. PowerPoint doesn't have the option to add images there inside, but this is the best thing because it adds image automatically. That is the best thing, right? And this is the best thing that's ever happened. Okay, so test slide I've given. So test slide. Now you're able to see a test slide on the screen, right? So this is the one. So you can add more slides if you want. Now I want to show you objects. So typically go to objects, and now you can type or you can just choose the objects. I think there is no option to type here. You can just choose the object. Now I have this Amazon logo, and I'll just say change it somewhere, put it somewhere across the screen, and I can even have the snowflake logo kind of icon. This is an icon, not a logo, sorry. And then I can put it somewhere in this Macintosh MacBook Air laptop, right? And you can adjust it accordingly so that people will find it's somewhere on the object, it's somewhere on the image, but in fact it is just an icon, right? And also note down, you can go to flat icon, flat icon dot .net. You just check it out. Flat icon is one more really good, cool icon. This one you can use in your presentations. Later you can add it in the presentations after you export it to a PPT or whatever it is, right? And then you can add your own icons if you want. If you do not want to choose an icon from this. Anyways, then go to backgrounds, and you understood this background part. You can even switch to colors. and you can get the overlay position to middle or top or whatever it is, right? And and then you can always you can work on all the designs and all this stuff, right? And you can go full screen also. Thank you. Awesome. So let's move on now. And right now, I have to tell you now this presentation is starting to look a little good, right? So now you can even, I want to show you the font changes now. You can just choose the text here and change the font of your choice. Whatever font you would like to, apply to that particular slide can be done. Right, there are lots of fonts that are available throughout, right? You'll be able to change the line height, you'll be able to reduce the line height, you'll be able to increase the font size to the max that you want, right? You want to make it really big, you want to make it really appealing to make it really small. You can go ahead and do that, right? You want to make it center align, you want to make it right align, you want to make it left align. That also can be done. Bold can be done. You can make the font bold just like PowerPoint would do. You can change the colors also if you would like it. Right, this yellow thing looks really cool, and on a blue background, right, on black shade, right? And here you'll also be able to do a lot of things. Now this send to back option, everything is there. So whatever the PowerPoint would have it, right, you'll be able to use all the stuff, but in a cloud-based software in slidebot. You can even group it, you can ungroup it, right? And still you'll be able to send to back, bring to front, send backward, bring forward. All this stuff can be done, and just like how a PowerPoint would do it. And there's something called as flip object. Suppose you would want to flip the objects, you want to flip a shape. So typically I take this Apple logo, right? So I want to flip it now. Let's see what I can do with it, right? So I just bring it here. Okay, I just bring it here, and then I would have to just give me a moment. I'll have to click on the flip horizontal, so the Apple half cut logo is now flipped, and now it's flipped the other side also. So you understood my point, right? You can flip the shapes. You can flip. It works very good for shapes, and you can flip the logos, whatever it is, the icons, right? And you can go ahead and do that, and then right, you'll be able to play with the transparency. This is a transparency a point of that image. You'll be able to play with that also, and you can put it somewhere else. You want to delete it, you can delete the selection or delete the slide itself. Okay, I don't want to delete the slide. Let delete the selection. Okay, and then you will be able to change the slide dimensions also. You want to change it to standard size, or you would like to change it to a widescreen size. Remember, there is options while you started off the slide, whether you want a widescreen or whether you would like to have this as a standard size, right? And then everything is done. Now click on export. You can export it as a PDF, or you can export it as a JPEG. You will be able to export it as a PowerPoint non-editable format, which cannot be edited, or you can export it in the slide range of 1 or 2 to 10 or whatever it is, right? And then you can click on the start export. You can even export to PowerPoint, which is editable. So this is a PowerPoint which is editable, and then click on this amazing button, and boom guys, it's exporting the presentation, and this has been entirely created with artificial intelligence technology. It is able to match the content with the images, and then you are able to play around with that, right? All this amazing stuff is the power of artificial intelligence, right? Because PowerPoint cannot do it. You'll have to get separate images separately. You'll have to get the text done, and then you'll have to do all this stuff, right? So this is a future, guys. Now we got a PowerPoint presentation here, and then you can just click on that and make any more slide transitions and changes, which I'll show you soon how to do that. Maybe in the next video I'll show you that. Okay, and then you can play around with the slides still, and before you can even take the tour of this program by click on this, right? That slidebot tour is amazing. I've used it a lot of times. It'll tell you say what kind of say how do you proceed ahead with whatever stuff it is going to tell you. Okay, see you in the next video, guys, and next video we'll do the PowerPoint transition stuff. And now we are finally here inside the PowerPoint dashboard. Now, as I've downloaded this amazing PowerPoint presentation files, right, and I'm seeing all the slides that are being showcased, right. This has come out really good, guys. So now what I can do is, remember the Amazon logo that I put it over there, and the half-cut apple logo, whatever it is, I removed it, right? Now you can do the transitions, right? Go to every slide, choose a transition that you want. So maybe I can use a split, I can use a reveal transition, I can use a cut, I can use the random bars, right? I can use the fade over or whatever it is, fall over, fade over, wind, and prestige transitions, whatever the transitions is, right? And this transitions now I'm giving here is going to look amazingly good when you're presenting it to a client or something like that. So I can click on from beginning here, and now just look at the kind of transitions, right? So you saw that, you're able to see transitions that are state of the art. And this is from PowerPoint, I get it, but the images, the slides have been done using slidebot. The transitions you're giving through PowerPoint, right? But the slides have been designed by slidebot, and it saved you a lot of time and effort. If you have to do it manually in PowerPoint, it'll take a lot of time to find the images. You have to do separately, you're going to go and find the images around, which is very difficult, right? Time taking. And even you can even animate the individual ones, the individual what do you call the text, right? And like me, how I'm doing it, the shape the shape filter, right? This is animating individual say text that is going to create a mark. Right now, that was an amazing effect. It was like turning 360 degrees, and this is amazing too. Oh my god, that's a bounce effect, right? So all this is possible, guys. Okay, thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Hey there, it's digital marketing legend Srinidhi Ranganathan, the king of digital marketing. We are here in Gamma.app, that's GAMMA.app, powered by AI, a new medium for presenting ideas and creating presentations where you'll be able to go mind blown for sure. So typically how it works, let's look at that right now. So here in the dashboard, we have create a presentation, create a document, or create a web page. So here in this video, I'm going to show you how to create a presentation. Click on presentation, and you got to type the topic. For example, I'll type an affiliate marketing tips. Okay, so then you got to give enter, and it's going to automatically give you kind of an outline. You see this outline, right? It's giving you that automatically without human intervention. How amazing is that? And then you click on continue, and you got to choose a particular theme. So whatever theme you want, so I can pick whatever is really great for me. So I'm going to pick this, and you can give the surprise me option, or you can click on continue. If you give the surprise me option, it's going to be really cool. But otherwise, anyways, let's choose a theme. So I give continue, and automatically now you see that it's making bullet points, it's initiating the contact, it's adding the fonts, it's scanning the galaxy for images, it's making some bit of magic, chasing down the colors, warming up the wrap drive, looking for layouts, refining your text, taking care of your business, searching other planets for content, reviewing that kind of content, making some more magic,
adding some flair to the writing, starting the spaceship engine, and it's going to give you the complete presentation, believe it or not. So it's really cool, right? It's given that complete presentation. Complete. This is like really, 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 really cool. And it's given you with the images, it's given you with the content, how great it is, how amazing it is, how amazing it is, okay? So great. So you'll be able to use this to the fullest potential. And this is like the craziest thing that's ever happened, right? So, and suppose you want to add one more slide, you can add a card with AI. This option is there. Suppose I want a slide between this and this, click on add a card with AI, and you can say add a card about future more affiliate marketing. I can say affiliate marketing case study. Just give me a minute. I'm going to give it like case study, and I can add it. Just click send, and automatically you can see that it's given. Sure, I'll start writing a new card about a case study on affiliate marketing. It's saying that. So this, let's wait for it to add that particular card. Okay, it's adding. Let's give it some time, some bit of time for it to. Yeah, there it is. It's added. Meet Sarah, a blogger who wants started earn money with affiliate marketing, all this stuff. So it's added the card, it's added the image. If you want to change the image, just click on this, and you can click on surprise me to change the image itself, or you can edit the image, whatever image you want. It has like unsplash images, great images, solid colors, gradient. So I can unsplash images, and I can say marketing, and then you'll get a ton of images, guys. Don't worry about that. So just choose whatever image is appropriate for you and click on done. And obviously you have, this is Sarah. In fact, that's how this slide reads, and it's like really cool. You can keep on adding cards you want, and then you can add from template, whatever kind of template you want. You can add the sections, whatever kind of design you want, you can customize it. So it's done the complete PPT kind of thing. I mean, like sliders kind of thing, and then you can edit it whatever you want. You can also present it. You can change the themes, or you want to play around with all this stuff like blocks, visual templates, adding images and all this stuff, embedding videos, embedding apps and web pages. You can do that. So you can create presentations, you can create web pages, whatever you want. You can do like a bit of magic here. You can even create documents. And here, click on this one and then click export PDF. That's it, guys. Once you export the PDF, right, you are going to get a full-fledged, amazing PDF, and it's the craziest thing that's ever happened to mankind. Gamma that app. See you inside.
Okay, now we are in a bonus lecture, and this is kind of a bonus because this is apart from slidebot. We are in haikudeck.com, HAIKU deck.com, which is a competitor to slidebot. It's the easiest way to create an amazing presentation. Just like slidebot, we have haiku deck, guys. Okay, so you'll be able to use artificial intelligence technology to create an amazing presentation, and you'll be able, just like how we use slidebot to create presentations, here also you'll be able to get a lot of templates, right? So the templates in slidebot, but here there are a lot of templates like press release, startup pitch, and all this stuff, which is not there in slidebot. But also you have amazing stuff here, and even 40 million Creative Commons images are free here in haikudeck.com, right? I like both, so I'm a fan of slidebot and also haikudeck, and this is amazing, guys, because you'll be able, I don't have access to this, but let me just tell you what is how the templates are going to look. So if I'm here in a startup pitch template, and you just look at it, see the quality of the templates are really good, right? You're able to see a quality template in haikudeck.com, which is a startup pitch template that is looking so good, right? And you can even have your account created here for free, and then you can look at that. I'm going full screen now to show you the quality of this template. So full screen also is really good, right? Okay, and yeah, so this is what is haiku deck all about, HAIKUDECK, right? And you'll be getting a lot of templates that's going to make a difference in how you create the presentations without the struggle, right? There's millions of decks created already in haiku deck using thousands of templates, and you have to try haiku deck today. to find out how is this a differentiator, just like how slidebot is going to take you to the next slide, right? Okay, that is Haiku Deck, H-A-I-K-U-D-C-K. Now we are moving on to something called Novio, K-N-O-V-I-O.com. Novio is also really good, and you'll be able to create online presentations in Novio. And you have one more, this one in Novio, right? You can even add voice, right? For it'll be amazing for Udemy instructors, or say people who are using for their course platforms and all this stuff, right? They're using videos for their courses. They can create really good, because in Novio you can record a PPT presentation along with voice. So that is a feature of Novio. PPT presentations can be recorded with voice. So this is amazing for instructors and trainers who want to present online presentations and multimedia with voice, right? With voice. So so for example, a presentation running in the background, you can speak with voice. So it is also good for people who are conducting meetings, online webinars or something like that. They can use this presentation to have recorded webinars, and then they can go live with different tools, right? And then we are here inside slidebean.com. Novio, I may take another another course on that later on, but this is slidebean.com. It is similar to you can upload an existing presentation and Slidebean is going to change it. Otherwise you'll be able to pick any template from here, right? So I'm here to pick a template from here, and then I can modify the template without even actually going into the design details. That is what is Slidebean all about. It is another competitor tool. So typically just wait, so it is loading, so I'll have to just give me a minute. So 1 second, hold on. I'll have to view this template, and I can click on use this template. Right now, again, this is showing up some error with start with content templates. So just give me 1 second. Let me go to my presentations. I can choose this edit option. Okay, so I have a template here, right? So what I can do here is I don't have to play around with this one. I can just type say whatever I want in my presentation to be there. Firstlookai.com, that's my website. So it's firstlookai.com slide deck. So then I can type in AI powered say digital marketing company. Just a sample. You can type in your own company, you can type in your own website details, and then head over to design. You saw that how whatever I typed in became a presentation on its own. Now that is the power of Slidebean, and you'll be able to change the colors, right? You'll be able to change the colors, the outline, the design, right? You'll be able to do a lot of things. Now that was really good. And then you can choose whatever you want to do, right? You already have existing content in a template. You just have to modify that content, guys. Just modify that content so good that you'll be able to change it and have a design feel, a new look to it, right? It is similar to slidebot, but this is slidebot. You'll have to change it in the slide. Here this is some something like you'll have to change just the text in a separate format, in a separate window, and the text is automatically going to reflect in the design, which is an amazing concept altogether, right? So that is a one-of-a-kind concept that slidebean.com, bean.com is implementing. And I like all this. Look at the presentation quality, guys. It's also really good quality. And yeah, this is simple and close to something which is amazing to see, right? So slidebean.com, really good, guys. I like the entire flow of slidebean.com. Always remember, you'll be able to even embed this presentation. You'll be able to export this presentation with HTML, a PDF, or a PowerPoint. You'll be able to download the PPT. You'll be able to do this really good, right? And then you'll be able to even embed the presentation in your website or whatever it is, right? You'll be able to delete and duplicate a presentation, duplicate it, and you create one more presentation which is similar to that, in the same look and feel, the same theme, maintaining the same layouts, and then I can log out here, right? So that is slidebean.com, and then which is really good, slidebean.com, guys. Don't forget this tool. This is really good and it can make the difference, right? I just logged on because I want to show you how it how the slidebean.com the home page is, because this is the home page. And then I want to show you prezi.com. I keep forgetting that. Prezi.com is also good. So Prezi, Prezi is as TED Talk Chris Anderson says, this is going to change the entire planet, right? Prezi is a presentation kind of format where you can use, where it is like going into the presentation. You'll be the presentation will zoom in, zoom in, zoom in, zoom in, zoom in, and this will create an impact and a wow factor. So I will take one more course on Prezi later on. But this is going to create a wow factor, because the presentations that you see on Prezi is going to zoom in to the content. It's going to zoom in. So the main objective of the Prezi is going to be something called a smart zoom or something like that, right? You saw the zoom in stuff happening, right? It's called a zoom reveal according to Prezi, I guess. So you can focus in and your story will unfold in this way. Yeah, you just saw that, right? That is what is Prezi all about, right? Zoom in, zoom in, zoom into the hover in, hover in, hover in, and you can even do the free movement. You can navigate freely to throughout the presentation that you are taking, right? And this will create an impact so good in the minds of the audience that they will be thinking about your presentations forever, right? So Prezi is so unique, it's so good, and that was a bonus tool for you. Coming back to SlideBean, this is the home page of SlideBean, which is simple and beautiful, right? And you can create stunning presentations, which is like one-click styling. You can share and track the presentations, and you'll be able to get the analytics, right? And these are the templates that you can use to create the presentations. Snapchat for business, intercom pitch deck, business plan, whatever it is, right? Marketing plan template. And then you'll be able to even use the analytics, like how many people have seen your presentation, how many people have clicked on it, which slide they clicked on it, and all this stuff when you embed in your website. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed this mind-blowing course so much. Okay, I'll be back with more and more courses very soon. I'll have to set apart a busy I'm really busy with all the schedules and all this stuff, but still I'll set apart my time for taking the really good courses for you that can create a difference. Thank you. Secrets of successful presentations. So when you're about to make a presentation, you got to always ask yourself, how is my presentation going to be a differentiator? How am I going to capture my audience attention with this presentation? What are the kinds of ideas, tips, or strategies should I use to hold their interest, hold the audience interest for a longer period of time? How I can ensure that the audience would understand all of my points? So you must be knowing that content is king, but fortunately or unfortunately, when people sit down to hear your presentation, they are looking for value in exchange for their precious time. And if you're not able to do it, if you're not able to give that value, then they're going to feel very dissatisfied. So if you're not able to deliver a great presentation, first of all, in the preparation stage, give yourself time to think and work on a great outline. An outline is what is needed when you have to share or deliver a presentation. That is the last step. Outline is the first step where you can, work on something that could strike a chord. To maximize the learning channels, you can look at honing or what you call as in fact you can look at tailoring. That is the right word. tailoring your presentation for different kinds of learners. Some learners are auditory learners. They pick up ideas best through words and sounds. Some learners are visual learners. They learn through images and illustrations most probably. Some are kinesthetic learners. Kinesthetic. That's kinesthetic learners. They absorb concepts through feeling and doing. They are like doing work and learn kind of learners. So first one is auditory learners, which I told you about. Through words and sounds they pick up ideas. Second is visual learners. Through images, illustrations, videos they learn. Kinesthetic is like learning by doing. Okay, so for auditory learners, how you can go ahead and pitch. So you gotta speak clearly, articulate every kind of word that you want to speak. You can vary your vocal pitch, your volume, your tones, correct? And you don't have to, go in a straight line to keep your pace intact. You can emphasize on a sentence or an idea, vary your volume or intonation in a natural way that you want to do. You can even, pause for a certain amount of time. A pause is very effective when your audience is actually listening to you. Giving the right pause at the right time would allow your audience to think and absorb your ideas, whatever that you have said until that time, so that they could think of questions or their idea. The idea could actually go on in their mind. Whatever you talked about, that kind of idea I'm talking about. Visual learners, how will you, attract them? First thing is you can customize your slides to suit a visual learner. You can use photos, illustrations, or great graphics rather than using a lot of blocks of text. See, most people learn more quickly from images than that of words, and well chosen images and graphics can convey a great amount of information almost instantly. So, as you speak, you can use gestures, you know, facial expressions, and all this stuff to help nail your presentation. For kinesthetic learners, you can, introduce icebreakers in your presentation. You can give, after you complete your presentation, you can give various activities for them to actually carry on with. You can invite them to share, invite the audience itself to share their thoughts or conclusions or critique on a particular thing that you talked about. The best example is also using stories that you want to illustrate your point or support your major ideas. When people hear stories, they tend to relate them to their own experiences or to familiar events that has happened to them. They can identify with the story's characters. So this will definitely, help you to stand apart. So presentations have to be understandable for that matter. See, successful presentations are free of jargon or buzzwords or complexity and confusion. It should be very easily understandable. If you're pitching a product, what is that one thing, imagine, that you want your customers and investors to know about? If you can express it in, say, maybe in kind of in a few paragraphs, you'll be able to help your audience. You'll be able to help your audience to make sense of your product and how it can change their lives or benefit their lives altogether. Successful presentations have also to be memorable. So if your audience cannot remember what you said after going home, after after a few hours that they have seen your presentation, after they have seen your presentation, then it's a bad idea to actually, present some that you would have presented. It's kind of a bad idea. The entire presentation that you have done is kind of a bad idea. That is what I'm able to tell you. But if you try to incorporate the magic rule of three, that we would call it, which can strike a chord with the audience to create an emotional impact, the storytelling abilities which I told you about, and then some things, or if you're able to manipulate a lot of things, if you're able to cater to the auditory learner, to the visual learner, to the kinesthetic learner, everything, if you're able to use in a particular area, right, integrate all this, and then if you're successful, you will get opportunities to actually and uh, go ahead and present elsewhere too. See, you have to be a great influencer in terms of moving or influencing people. Definitely, I think if you're able to use things, use these things in an effective way, whatever I conveyed till now, if you're able to research, theorize, and experience, you'll understand what I'm talking about. These are salient points. If you're able to provide a valuable information, that itself can lead to become a successful presentation. Many popular speakers encourage discussing a maximum of say 15 to 20 points in a 20-minute talk. If you're able to give a good deal of points, I'm talking about a considerable deal of points, which are not too high, which are not too low. See, it should not be too high to jam your audience with a lot of information. It should not be too low to make the information which is kind of low end, right? So it should be in the medium angle of it, right? The medium part of it. At that point of time, your presentation is definitely going to be successful. So all the best to create and all the best to actually go ahead and deliver a successful presentation. Follow the steps, follow the say strategies which we discussed till now. Go ahead and you're the one who is going to create a different you're the one who is going to go out there and deliver a mind-blowing presentation, be it in your office, be it in a crowd of say 500 people, uh, be it in a classroom, be it to a client delivering, uh, you know, you're delivering your presentation to promote your product or whatever it is. Go out there fully confident, and you'll be able to do it. Definitely able to win the presentation. I mean, win the mark, right? So you'll be able to win it at closing the deal too, if you're pitching to sell a product. Power of visual storytelling. See, visual storytelling offers organizations meaningful opportunities to deliver a great positive experience that can build brand awareness, trust, loyalty, and even create engaged communities. Now, in order to develop and implement a great visual storytelling session, um, you gotta just go ahead and say embrace the part of whatever we call it. The human brain processes visuals, right? So we gotta nail it there. That means we got to go ahead and embrace visual imagery to the fullest potential that it would directly go ahead and bring your story to life and create a wow factor in the audience minds, right? So what I'm able to tell you is, as I told you, the human brain, processes visuals, which are like mostly 60,000 times or 80,000 times faster than text, and this offers a powerful advantage to all kinds of organizations that want to curate social media friendly visuals that drive an instant response. See, visual storytelling means from images to videos to infographics and presentations. It's more than mixing with one or two visual mediums to bring your design or your story to life. So, some of the visual storytelling strategies that I would like to talk to you about is, see, visual storytelling is going to take off greatly in 2020, 21, 22, etc. This is, succumbed to certain rules. The first one is the people who are able to leverage visual storytelling to the greatest potential are just going to show and they're not going to, tell. That means show and don't tell strategy. They're going to, show visuals. They're not going to rely much on words to tell their story. Look at movie posters, how visuals would be shown a lot and the words would be differently shown. So they're going to, say, prove to be great, masterful resources in visual storytelling. The context is also going to matter the most, right? For example, there are some shortcuts to actually, you can use to actually communicate with the audience better. Some of the shortcuts that you could use is you can personalize, kind of graphics or a scene, right? That, for example, personalization is something like, what do you call it? For example, personalization can relay in the name, it can relay in a lot of other contexts. So I've seen websites where people just come to the website and says, for me, it says, hello Srinidhi, welcome to the website, right? So personalization also matters the most. And one of the other things that would matter is the kind of language, you can actually use here, right? The kind of language should be really interesting and engaging. See, fiction narratives follow a structure where a sequence of events can be broken down into different parts. And some of the fictional visual storing capabilities would relay in film, animated movies, scripts, comic strip, and graphic novels, where these kind of fictional, say stuff share a common feature, and this all have a narrative to tell a story that can delight us to the core. Think about issues and ideas, or even share a lot of experience, real life experience. But here we are talking about storytelling techniques, visual storytelling techniques, and we are talking about a lot of techniques used by greatest presenters out there in the market. And some of them impresses audiences in kind of narrating captivating tales. Even if you look at TED Talks, right? They immerse the audience in providing sensory details that allows the audience to actually see, hear, feel, and smell the different kind of stimuli that's there in the speaker's story world, for that matter. So this creates a complete mental picture of what the speaker is talking about. Then some of the speakers use the method of creating suspense in visual storytelling. The suspense is they they want us to think about what will happen next, what's going to happen next, kind of thing. Correct? They're going to then look at how they're going to look at we are going to look at actually how this guy is going to end the presentation, right? How, because it's very amazing. It's going, this will normally go in the minds of people right in the middle of the presentation, or it can be almost three-fourth, a bow chain kind of thing. When the speaker is there, the viewers would think, oh my god, how is going to this kind of an action based presentation, but how is it going to end? How is the speaker going to create a vivid picture of the end? Okay. Definitely, that is something that the curious nature of, that would ignite the curious nature in all of us. And everywhere you would have heard the tagline, show, don't tell, right? So this would help to show, if you're a speaker, you gotta show, your audience, transport them to a scene altogether just through a visual, just through communicating just through your speech, right? But visual presentation would be like, you can showcase something, you can showcase a PDF, a PPT, a PDF, or you can showcase them a video of what you have been doing, instead of just narration, or just speech, right? You can build up to a star moment. A star moment is something like, a star is something they will always remember, right? Star, STAR, star. Something they'll always remember is so dramatic that your audience will be talking about whatever you have said even weeks later, after your presentation is being, done and dusted with. You can end in a positive, way. Always, you can end in kind of a positive way. You can even end with a visual slide, correct, guys? You can use that to end the presentation, or you can engage your audience with a captivating end. A kind of an open-ended question also would help, and you can also use a video to end, along with, you can even use, some people have ended the presentation with just a picture out there. And then they showcase a picture that relates to the topic they're talking about, kind of a comic approach that would make audience laugh, that would make audience feel that you're authentic, or something like that, right? So always, guys, you have to always remember, whatever presentations that you're doing, whatever visual touring, storytelling, capabilities that you're carrying about, you got to know your audience beforehand itself. You can try to appeal to their interests. If you know nothing about your audience preferences and style or lifestyle, it's very difficult for you to bring forth that energy, that kind of sense of humor, or something, or think about something that will attract them, or to the core, or something like that, right? At the same time, always remember, guys, this is a special tip before I end this video. So you don't have to be too direct in self promotion, right? So you don't have to do that. If you want to sell a product, there's a different market altogether. That's a different speech altogether. There's a different place altogether. You can make sure audience remembers something, a kind of a feature of your product for that matter, that would help them. You can talk about a feature of a product, or how you would have struggled to actually create the product. That would also be good, instead of directly promoting a company's product. So go ahead, if you're able to create the best visual story, go ahead and deliver that. If you're missing potential advantages of knowing what kind of a visual story that you want to create, go ahead and do your research. right? First of all, research is very important, and always remember the tagline: "Show, don't tell." Okay, that's really good. And curiosity, right? Remember that word. You gotta Google it if you don't know what it's that about. Curiosity, seeking attention, audience attention, right? Cues the brain to anticipate for the next. All the best. Okay, today we are looking at how you'll be able to create a slide deck in less than 30 seconds using the power of artificial intelligence. So, what is this ultimate secret? We are going to look at that right now. It's called as SlideKick.ai, the world's one and only personal AI presentation assistant. It just asks you a few questions about the slide deck you want to make, and then autonomously, without human intervention, create that slide deck for you. Create, create a slide deck within minutes, not hours. Very easy, guys. This is like really the future. You are entering the future. You're time traveling, entering the future. This is kind of a time machine. Simple as that. We're here in slidekick.ai/deck, right? So slidekick.ai/deck. All you got to do, let me tell you what you got to do. What you got to do, what you got to do. Let me tell you what you got to do. So we got to head over here. So I went here. So click on new magic deck or new pitch deck. That's up to you. So I'm going to click on a new magic deck. I'm going to give the presentation a name for AI. I'm going to allow AI, artificial intelligence, to automatically create a presentation for me. So I'm going to give, the future of marketing. Okay. So this is my typical presentation. Okay. So now, abracadabra, if you have a magic wand, take that and you gotta say abracadabra, and then click on the make magic button. The biggest button of the decade is here. Click on make magic, and the presentation is going to be generated. It usually takes 30 to 40 seconds. Sometimes we say less than 30 seconds, but it usually takes 30 to 40 seconds of time for AI autonomously, artificial intelligence, without taking any human help, is going to create that particular presentation. Only thing I will give a topic and it autonomously created. There it is. So I'm going to click on download. So I got the PDF here. PDF. Get that PDF. So the future marketing PDF. Let's see how it looks. So all of you are very excited to see how this amazing presentation is going to look. I'm going to click on this future of marketing. Boom, this is like the future of marketing, but actually this is the future of presentation making. There you go, it's created the presentation slide. Do you see this, guys? The marketing landscape is constantly evolving as new technologies are being developed. The emergence of digital marketing is more data driven. Social media has become an important tool for marketing. Mobile, okay, marketing automation is increasing, that's fine. Yeah, and machine learning. Evidence of digital marketing. Oh my god, this is like autonomously giving me all the data. This is great. It involves the use of websites, social media. Okay, this is fine. Importance of data analytics, very important. Data is essential. Analytics allows business to track the performance. Data and analytics are essential for understanding the effectiveness of digital marketing campaigns. Okay, here we go down. Marketing in the age of social media. This is also pretty cool out there. Social media, it gave a brief on social media. Then influence of mobile technologies, that is very much important, right? So it gave AI could write a big thing in this very amazing. Behavioral targeting, we have personalization, how it allows businesses to reach more customers. This is also very good. Future of marketing is automation. See, I have told you so many times, future of marketing is automation. AI is also saying this. Okay, remember I've told you 3 years back in the past itself that the future of marketing is automation. It's increasingly important. This is that. Okay, vice versa. This is all fine. We go down the AI. Okay, it is. You see this, guys. So 7, 8, 9. Okay, 7, 8, 9. This is it has left right those slides. So what you can do is, what we want to do, the secret is again give the same see, I what I would do is I would actually not give the future of marketing. If this is a main topic, I'll give this as the main topic. Suppose my main topic is something else and marketing is just a segment of it, then I give the main topic. For example, startups, startup 2.0, maybe that's my main topic, right? Or startup 3.0 is my main topic. So what I'll do is I'm going to actually give the main topic, rise of startups in India or something like that, rise of startups globally. That's my main topic. Then marketing is just a segment of that topic. Now if your main topic is the future of marketing itself, then what you got to do, give the main topic once again uh, in new magic deck. I mean the new magic deck. Okay, once you give that, so what's going to happen is it's going to create another content, another kind of, let me just show you, you'll get an idea. So go to new magic deck. I'll click on that. So hold on, just give me a minute. So yeah, so it gives me, I think, three slides here. So then I can even create a pitch deck. So let me try to create a pitch deck. I'll give a pitch deck, but still it asks for the unlimited projects thing. Okay, so no problem. So what I can do here is, so once you definitely go ahead and you got your entire presentation right, so you got to give new magic deck, and you got to give 3 times the same content. So each time you give a same content, so whatever they explain here, I'll show you. Just give me a minute. So you see this, guys? So try going back to this and generating it one more time. No two AI generated presentations are the same. I'm trying to explain to you that same thing. So no two AI presentations generated are the same. So once again, you have an option to generate here. Then that will give a different presentation, so that you can combine all the presentations to a PPT slide or maybe a Google slide, and then you'll be able to merge those presentations. For example, you can also change the topic of the presentation. For example, here I kept future of marketing. You can say future of marketing automation, or you can say future of social media, or you can say future of SEO, or you can say future of SEM, or future of SMM, etc. So you can keep on changing the topic of the particular presentation. You can do that. So sometimes it will help AI to better understand what it should be about. Okay, and I think 3 topics you can do it, still 3 topics. So you have all the time in the world to do 3 topics initially. Okay, you can do that. It's completely free to do 3 topics, I think. So you can do that. So that's pretty cool, and it works best for general knowledge topics. uh, Using the information that is found in the internet, so AI will autonomously research on that topic and write unique content. And to edit the presentation in Google Slides file, make a copy and depth presentation. That's also pretty cool. So this is really, really cool out there. So you can also do one thing, which I got an idea just now. For example, it hasn't created, say, 3 slides at the end, right? So you can take this as a marketing topic. So give this topic in a new what do you call it, your magic deck. Okay, also give this topic, the role of AI and machine learning, in a new magic deck. So 3 you'll get free. Okay, so you got to create a presentation. Means definitely you can do that, so it's very easy. And one more thing is, what I wanted to explain to you was the pitch deck part, right? So pitch deck, you can also create a pitch deck. Pitch deck is different, right? You understood, right, what I'm talking about. So that's also pretty cool. So that'll do a lot of wonders for you. Okay, so it's really cool. I hope you enjoyed this amazing slide deck maker that creates a slide deck within minutes and not hours. Thank you so much. Yep. This is great. This is like really, really cool.